this is one that many of us were excited for, especially when we first saw them images of Todd holding this figure up. Even non-DC Multiverse collectors were pumped for this. Mezco collectors, Mafex collectors. Every once in a while, there's a figure that brings us all together, and we can all agree looks good no matter what you collect. But I got to tell you, in hand, I think he's worth owning, but it's a missed opportunity to be something really special. We will get into all of that today on Toy Games.
Toy Games! Yes! You and me, baby! Toy Games! I can't take it anymore! It's Toy Games!
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Yes, he was supposed to be the chosen one. And what I mean by that is, we could agree Nightfall Bats is a superb figure. I think there's some others. I think the Banes have been very good, although maybe too tall. Killer Croc is special. Penguin is really good. Every once in a while, McFarlane will do a figure where even his detractors, people that don't care about the line, will agree it's a really good figure. In this, look next level. I know he has a cloth-wired cape, which is a newer Darkseid, and he's not wearing the miniskirt. I love this look, though. I prefer this to the miniskirt. He does have hooker boots on, but whatever. The guy has a kink fetish. That's his world. We're just living in it. Head sculpt is great. It shares some things with Mongol. I'll get into that. As a sculpt that is just going to stand there. Did I echo? As a sculpt that's just going to stand there on your shelf. I recommend the figure. Do not pass it up. But the moment you mess with this figure, first of all, other than admiring how good he looks, there's no fun to be had. The legs are double jointed knees for no reason. He can't sit down. None of this flexes. None of this has any give. He can't. When I tell you he can't do anything, he can't do anything even for McFarlane's standards. Now, I will say this, most of his BAFs, no, not BAFs, I'm talking about mega figures, do not move. In fact, I will show you some figures that move for his mega. It's very strange. I know I'm all over the place. I'm not disappointed. Just looking at this thing, he looks, as I whistle, incredible. And if you add some little, maybe dry brushing to really bring out the veins, you could even pop even more. But the first thing you will notice when you mess with this figure, and I don't know why, because here's Mongol. Basically the same setup. Basically the same, they are the same arms. Okay? I'm messing with it. Can't do much, but it feels like a solid piece of plastic. With little to no pressure, the minute you push that arm forward, that arm falls out. The minute you push this forward, that is no pressure. And it's not because this doesn't have any give. I don't know what happened. I don't like it. I know there's a fix. I think Poc Photos had a fix. I think Bones had a fix as well. I don't mind fixing toys, but this is going. The problem is this: people that buy McFarlane, people that are going to buy this that don't usually buy McFarlane toys, people that are Mezco collectors, people that are Mafex collectors that want this for their Superman, they're going to think that we're fucking nuts for buying this shit. They're going to assume that every figure we own does that. And it's not true. And there's barely even a waste. If I bring in different line, I know. This is how you execute a big boy. You could have did that nice torso cut up top. Could have did that here. Look to your competition sometimes. Look what your competition is doing. He can't even do a pose like his arms behind the back. He can't really do anything other than stand here. Boots look nice. Sculpt looks nice. Head looks really good. Kirby-esque. Hold on, let me put Blob back. You know, if I back him up, here's a Mezco Darkseid. Makes him look silly. Makes him look silly. What's funny is, here is a McFarlane Darkseid from the film, as I knock stuff over, from the film, and we got bicep swivel, okay? He can't do a lot, but he could do more than the comic Darkseid. I say this word a lot with McFarlane, and it will continue to be the crux of this line, is inconsistency. Look at that. It's really disappointing. Here's another figure that doesn't move at all. Isn't that his son? Boy, Kirby, we little proud father over there on my shelf. Like I said, you're going to get this piece. You're going to put him on the shelf. He's going to look awesome. But he's not a fun figure to manipulate. He's not very fun to do anything with other than stand there on the shelf. There's little soups. He does come with a head with the effect. Stick the finger in your asshole hand. Reaching out and cuffing the balls hand. I'm having listen. DC Multiverse is my baby. It's my the most fun I have collecting is this goofy DC Multiverse shit. I never know what I'm gonna get. There's always something unique, and this is another one where it's unique in a bad way. But God, that's a good sculpt. That is a really good sculpt. Let me see if I can go out. No, it's going in. That's going way in there. His nuts. What's going on here? I wanted to go out. I'm losing my mind. I don't know. Definitely worth picking up though, because it's going to look good on your shelf, but not the best piece, man. I really wanted this to be figure of the year. So far, I've gotten a bunch of figures that were, on my list. Dick Tracy, the NECA, what's his nuts from Dungeons and Dragons. They're going to be on that list. This McFarlane Darkseid, can't do it. Tonight, I will be on the 3POA podcast with Laser Pants. If you can, come check me out. Show some support. As always, guys, like, comment. If you can, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Take care. Have fun.
Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!